Okay, so in this video, we are going to be making bag charms from Christmas ornaments. So here's one, the one that I'm going to be using. I have several. We have these. We have this one. The nurse one. Lollipop. I think that's what they are. Or is this a lollipop? They are lollipop today. The ballerina. And this sophisticated lady right here. Okay. But since I already sold the chocolate one in this, what is that, an ice cream sandwich? I don't know. But yeah, since I already sold the other one, we're going to be making that one. So you're going to need your ornament. You're going to need some jump rings. You're going to need some head pins. I think that's what they're called. If they're not, Google it. You're going to need your little handy dandy tools. What is this? A needle nose, a bent needle nose or something like this. And this is a flat nose. I don't know, y'all. Y'all don't know this stuff. I don't know. Yeah. And then we'll probably be using a little looper tool. You'll probably see me pulling out all kinds of tools, but you don't need all them tools. You just need at least 2 of these. Okay, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be using the wire because I'm going to show y'all how to make the charms if you don't have charms available to use. I'm going to show you how to make the charms using this, the wire. This is 20 gauge, I think. Yep, 20 gauge because that's my favorite gauge to use. We're going to be using this from Hobby Lobby, these chains, because you're going to see me construct the actual bag charm. We'll use that. And what else? Oh, and we need like the little keychain part. So we're going to be using, and all this is linked in my Amazon store. See, sometimes people be still commenting, where can I get this? Where can I get this? Where can I get this? It's linked in my Amazon store. Except these. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is from Hobby Lobby. These are in my Amazon storefront. And we're going to be using all kinds of beads. Now, these beads I've gotten from everywhere. So I can't pinpoint where. Most of them Hobby Lobby. A few of them Amazon. That's going to be the second. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Amazon and Hobby Lobby. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take us a piece of chain. Okay. And I like to measure it up against my little ornament. I don't want it the whole way down. I don't think. No, I don't want it the whole way down. So we're going to put it a little more than half. How long is that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull out my little handy dandy. My little handy dandy ruler in a second. And you don't need yours exact. So if it's not exact, don't even worry about it. I lost my microphone, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. All right, let's see how long this is. 5.5 inches, it looks like. 5.5 inches, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Nothing too crazy, okay? All right, so you can do this at any point, but I always have a system when I'm making these, so I like to just get it out the way. Hold on, let me see. Do I got one over here? I got my little tray of stuff from when I was making the charms the first time. The bag charms the first time. So I'm just going to use a little jump ring. What's the millimeters? I don't know. Because some I bought, most of them I bought was 9.5 millimeters. This one is probably a 9.5 millimeter one. Because the bigger ones, of course, are bigger. Alright, so take your little jump ring and you put the chain and the little keychain, heart keychain part together. And make sure that's, you know, closed. Because you don't want it coming off. Voila. That part is done. Okay. I don't recommend one that's bigger than this. You could have just open this up and put it on there, but I'm not going to do it like that. I do mine like this. Do yours however you want. Put that to the side. And then we're going to cut this little tag off, of course. I'm your dirty dancer, dancing for money. Uh-oh. Hold up now. They got it stuck in here. Hold on. Okay. Got that out. Cool. Trash. Alright, so now the hard part. Going through my collection of beads to see what I want to add on there. Now, you might see me add a bunch of beads on here that I won't use. That's just the name of the game. That's how I do things. A little wacky. Let's see. Do we want to use? I'm probably going to use those. Let's just put a few. Do you want these pinks? Nah, I don't want the pink. I got 6 of those. Alright, let me move this out the way for a second so we can see better. I don't think I want to use any more from here. Let's go to here. And normally I want the color scheme to match so we can do some purples if we want, some blues, pinks, greens, as long as, you know, it matches what we got going on. Or we can do these little crystals. What's that? 2, that's 5, 6, that's 10. Let's see. Do you want to do these? Maybe I can sprinkle those in. So I'll add a whole bunch to my tray and then I'll decide if I want to use them as I go along. Because some I may use, some just be like, no, I'm not going to use that. It's not going to be worth my time. I need to start. I got me some little teardrop beads. I guess we can call them that. I don't know what they're called. We'll put them to the side. Let's see. Anything else in here? You always want to put your containers in close proximity just in case you need to go back to them, you know? I guess we can use the little pink dresses. That should fit. Oh. I'll use some of these. I don't know. Let's just set some to the side. Got 8 of those. I don't think I'm going to use those. Not this time. That's a maybe. That's a maybe also. I'm going to use these. This part I might speed through because I know y'all don't want to sit there and hear me contemplate, whatever the word is that I'm trying to find. I think we're done in this pile. Any beads that you have a lot of, you definitely want to use those. So we can use these as some, I guess, spacer beads if we, or not spacer beads, but filler beads. Let's put those over there too. Put one over to the side. I don't know what that is, but all right, that's that. Maybe. And maybe to that too. Let's see, anything else in here? Probably not. Let me see, do these match? They probably do match, I'm sure, but I don't want to add them. Not today, not today. I like my little spacer beads. They have their own little container. Little spacer beads. And then, I honestly forgot I had these. Oh, these are cute. Little teeny tiny. Okay, little babies. All right. Let me see. Blues and some greens. Okay, we might can do something with these. So we'll just have these off to the side. Just in case. So let me just move this stuff out the way. All right. So since we're going with silver, I'm going to use some of these. Now, some of these are pre-looped, so I don't think these are called head pins or whatever. So we're going to just take a few of these pre-loop ones out just in case we want to use those. Sometimes those loops be too small and they go right through the bead. So we're going to probably use more of these head pins, or I'll just make my own and I'll show you how to do that too. And for y'all that miss why my nails are so short, it's because I put myself on punishment from spending money until the first of the year. If the Lord is willing, I'll be 40 in February. So I don't want to be broke for my birthday. So I'm going to try to save my money. So that way I can do something, even if it's just a little mini weekend getaway or something for my 40th. All right, so let me take some of these little take me some little jump rings out. I don't need a whole lot because I have another container with smaller ones that I might use. I don't know why I put these in here instead of another one with my spacer beads, but what ifs. Okay, do I need a bigger one for later? Okay, I'll take a bigger one out for later, I guess. Just in case. All right, so let's get to it. Now we got our beads all figured out. Look at this. I got a little stash of something right here. And then later you're going to see me add some charms too. So we'll get to that later. So, you know, we got about 5.5 inches of chain to cover. And we don't want it to be a little naked piece. So the first thing I normally do is I grab one of the little head pins and I start beading, try to see which ones that I want to, you know, add first. And you might see me add one, and then I don't like it, so I'll put it to the side. So you see how this it looks like it's going to stay, but then it comes off. That's what you don't want. So we know we can't use that, right? Because the hole is too big. So let's see. Now that one looks like it's going to be right? But you just want to make sure once that pressure get added to it, it don't fall through. Which that may or may not happen. And do we really want to take that chance? Not really. So we're going to save that for another type of bead, like maybe this. You know, something that we know is just going to sit right on top. But anyway, if you do want to use this type of bead, but those are too small, you're just going to get you a little piece of wire. How many inches it is? I don't know. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to say. I don't know. Just enough. You want to make it just enough. Cut off a few pieces. And no, they might not be the same size. And they aren't. Because these are this is what is this? 2.5 inches. This one is 2.5 inches. And this one is about 3 inches. So, child, I don't know, eyeball it. What our mamas used to say when we was growing up, eyeball it. You can cut you off a few pieces if you want, so you don't have to keep going. But yeah, so anyway, you can do it. You can make your own little loop. Now, don't forget, y'all know I struggle with this part, so I'm still learning. Make the loop, and then you bring this over. Then you bring it under. And then you start to roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage. And remember how people used to be like, you can't do this because your nails so long. Now look, they chop down to the meat. And I still need my other tool to finish the job for me. But it's cool. That's what they for. You know what I'm saying? All them people that bought me birthday tools, they want to see me using them. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what they're here for. You feel me? All right. You hear me knocking? Well, let me in then. Okay. So, you see that little loop? You got a little cute little loop-de-loop. And then you put the charm on there. See how you got a little bit more? I mean, the bead on there, not the charm. Put the little bead on there. You got a little bit more little, you know it's not going to come right through. And then you finish. Add whatever else you want to add. So what else do you want to add to this? Do you want to do this? And then another one? Or do we want to make it fancy by adding a spacer? So we will probably get I guess these would be medium. The medium, I guess. Or we can do bigger. Let's see. So that's how it looks without it. And then if we put these on there, the little spacer, and then the bead, another spacer, and then another bead. All right, now she look like she going to the prom. We done dressed her up. So see how cute that is? See how cute? All right. Then you want to leave it as tight as possible. Now what you can do is the same thing that I just did with this bottom loop. You do it on the top, right? So I brought it over. And then I peeled it back. And I might not have enough wire to do this part. All right. And then, what SpongeBob said? Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a class. No, I ain't paying for that. I'm just gonna keep practicing on it. And then one day I'll get it. One day I'll get it. But yeah, it works out better if you have a little bit more length of wire left. But I'm just about to force that joint on there. You gonna go. You gonna go now. I'm your freaky dancer. Come on, baby. Move that around. All right, just make sure she ain't leaning and she closed. All right, put that in there and wiggle it all around. Make sure. Okay, so there we go. 2 loops on each side. Now you done made your own charm. You feel me? You made your own charm. All right, so we got that one done. Now, 5,500 more to go. All right, so what we're gonna do with this one? Probably gonna put that on there. That. All right. And then if you don't feel like doing what I just struggled to do, sometimes when I'm lazy, you still want to make sure it's secure though. And you just take the tip of the little looper and just keep looping it down. Hold on now. Oh, she ain't working with me today. Hold on. She ain't working with me today. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm looping it down. Oop. All right, and then you got a loop on each side. Now, of course, the other way would be more sturdy, but this is some good wire. So if you got good wire that's not really flimsy, it'll stay. You ain't got nothing to worry about. All right, we got that one done. So we got 2 down. 2 down, and let's see what else. And if you don't want to add a charm to one of the if you don't want to add one of the little dangling charms onto one of these, then you can just use your little head pin and... All right, so let's see to make sure. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. He ain't gonna come off. Let's see if you got some little spacers. Put this up. Hold on. I might need another spacer. Let me use this one. So basically, this is what you're going to be doing the whole time. Just trying to make you some charms or buy you some charms that's already made. You know what I'm saying? Already made for you, so you ain't got to worry about making them. But this part is therapeutic. Like, oh, I just made this myself. I know I'm not going to see anyone else with this charm because I just made it myself. I just made it myself. Come on, baby. You ain't trying to twist with me today. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. All right. There we go. And that was done. Do we want to incorporate some of these colorful ones in there? Because we can get the let's do some little squares. Like these are my favorite bead. Like these beads like this. These are my favorite. These are my favorite ones. Like I be try to keep those like I keep paper towels, baby. Just never know what you gonna want to create with a nice little shine. That's gonna get you right where you need to be. Let's get a whole lot. But I hope y'all getting the concept. It's not really a whole lot of anything. Or we could have made some that matched the little bow too. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even look at it until just now. So that green probably would have went okay. It's all right. We're going to stick to the plan. If something changes, it changes. If not, then hey, it is what it is. Okay. Okay, so I found some of these just in case. Got some greens in here, some yellow, some reds, and a blue. Okay, so yeah, we right on the money then, baby. Right on the money. It's all right. I'll put that to the side for a second. Where my other little... Hold on. Child, I'm over here looking for something. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay, so we're going to put those to the side for a second. And then... Alright, so we got some smaller little head pins. Let me see. Took out 4. Alright, so we're gonna put the square on here. And then let's do I don't know, mint. I guess that's mint green, maybe. Another square. Another little mint green. Nope, we ain't gonna have enough. Or are we gonna have enough? Let's see. Then fold the top down. Okay. All right. Well, that was done. Let's do another one. Gonna do the circle. Let's do a blue. Another circle. And this time we're going to leave the top one off and see if we can go all the way down. I try to use just the pointy part of the tool so I can go down as much as possible. All right, and that's done. How many we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 5. And do pink. And then let's do a square. And then here's the part that I cut off. I don't know. I lost it. So we're just going to take us another piece. And basically that's all you're going to do. Like, that's all you're going to do the whole time is make your own charms. That matches your ornament or whatever you have. Teddy bear, la boo boo, whatever you're going to put on your bag charm. That's all you do the whole time. Create charms that are going to match. Make sure there's a lot of them. Make it junky. Well, I don't know, because some of y'all probably are a little bit more sophisticated than I. So you're going to want yours to probably be less junky maybe, but not me. Go big or go home. You feel me? Don't forget, I'm a maximalist. I like everything real big. I ain't grown out that stage yet. Big body, big hair. Big hands. Everything. Everything real big. Sometimes this wire, you're going to have to fight with it. But as long as you achieve your goal, that's all that matters. We got our little loop on there. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to add the little round bead. And then the hearts. What else are we going to do? Do we want to add a square? What about this? Is this one? Let's do a little pink bally. Then alright, another pink bead. See, it's not a long nail thing. It's not, I promise y'all. It's not a long nail thing. I can't function whether they long or short. Okay. Do we like her? Is she doing too much? I think she's a little long. But it's go big or go home, right? So I'm going to give her a little head. want something? Or do we want her to have a fancy head? I think we want her to have a fancy head. Head too big for her body, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm your freaking dancer. Y'all don't ask me why that song is on my mind, like for real. Because it should not be. It should not be. So, if you're somebody from the church, ignore the song, okay? Because I don't know why. That's on my... I think I must was on TikTok too long today. Or something. Whoa. And you gotta be careful with these beads too, because some of these beads are glass. If you do order from my Amazon, some of them are glass. So once you start to drag this little one of the tools around it, it could, you know, cause it to crack or shave or whatever. So, you know, just be a little cautious. Just be a little cautious when you're working with the kitties, if the kitties are helping. Are we almost done? I don't know. We're gonna see in a minute. All right, so we got that. What was I gonna do next? And then we're gonna do a little square. Some of this stuff I don't remember pulling out, so it must was already on my tray. And that's okay, you know? It was already on your tray, then that's okay. Use what you got to get what you want. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, so if I have to come back and finish later, then I will, because I got other things to do. I took a nap today, so I wanted to get this video out way earlier because I did promise somebody I was going to have it out by the weekend, but since Tuesdays are my day off, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it uploaded Tuesday, you know, to keep my little promise. I came home and I was like, you know, I'm a little tired. Let me just go ahead and take a nap. Because I didn't sleep very well last night. I was like, I'm a little tired. I'm going to lay down for an hour. One hour. I think this was around like 1:30. I woke up. Baby, it was 5 o'clock. 5:00. So, I'll be up finishing whatever I needed to finish tonight. Hold on, let's see. What are we gonna do here? Did I use a purple one? I didn't ever use a purple one earlier. Alright, so let's use a purple. One of these little thingy things. Purple, and then maybe another square, another little pink, and then do we want to add something else? Probably not, but I don't want to cut all that off because that's a lot. All right, so let's do The little round one. Yeah, we good. Did I use everything that I pulled out? I think I did. I think I used mostly everything that I pulled out, except for those hearts. I don't think I used the hearts. Should you use the hearts? Oh, that didn't turn out well. Okay, so let's put one of these on. No, I'll put this one first, and then this. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and then oh, look at this little doohickey right here, a little teeny circle one. Put that on there. Where you came from, I don't know, but I'm gonna use you. And you see how some of these be looking scratched up? So if you don't want that to take away from your beautiful design, just put it to the side. Put it to the side. No. Do you want to use you? I guess we could. I guess we got some room for you. I'm gonna put another thing on here. Nope. I'm gonna put a pink one. Nope. No, I don't want that one on there. I don't want that on there either. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone. Because I'll be all day long going through it saying, nope, I don't like that. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. And then I say I'm gonna leave it alone and then go right back in. All right, 44 minutes in, so I only got 15 minutes. Because I said I was only gonna spend an hour doing this, and then I got other stuff to do because I'm gonna have to edit the video and then at least upload it by tomorrow, or have it scheduled to upload itself by tomorrow. All right, so there we go. So everything else will get put to the side. If it still looks naked, then what we'll do, we'll just go back in and we'll add more of these charms. Or we'll make more, actually. Yeah, we'll make more. All right, so we got the jump rings already out over here. So what I do, I don't really have an order. I just let my fingers guide me to do whatever they're going to do. So put this on the first ring. It's cute already. We can just stop there. That's it. And then I like my heavier ones for, hold on, let me get me some. I think I got some lighter ones. Are they in here? Maybe they're not. Where are they? Where's the little tray? Okay. So for the lighter one, these are my smaller jump rings. For the lighter ones, I can just use one of those because, you know, I like the heavier ones to be on the more sturdy, hard jump rings. Why do I got that in my hand? Oh no, not all of those. You know you get old when you get excited about tools like these bended nose pliers or whatever they called. I just got these like a couple days ago and I just love them. I just love them. I'm just so in love with them. Let's see. Let's put this under here. My girlfriends, they're my and really, I probably could have used some. I could have definitely used some smaller ones on here. Some smaller jump rings for those other ones too. Because I got some right there, but we all right. We all right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to use this anyway. I done ran out of the, I'm gonna use all the big ones, or maybe not. But it's gonna be fine. I've been using them all these years and they've been fine, so. Put it right there. And then you start to add your charms that already have, like some of these already have jump rings on them. So you just add those to the end. So I already know I want to use this teddy bear. See how the teddy bear just jumped right out at me? Because it knew that I was going to use him. Or her in this case. And then the rest of these we're going to do stars and hearts. Stars and hearts. I'll just put them on there. Any one of them that has a little loop, you just add your finishing touches on there. That's it. And I'm going to upload this video as is. So y'all already know I stay on a busy street. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, snap. I stay on a busy street. So you're probably going to hear people outside. There was some people outside arguing earlier. You know, it's fine. You know, living in the hood, it's all good. Just mind your business. And we gonna be alright. Whoa, no. Whoa, oh. And that heart tried to check out on me. Put that on there. Do I have any more that's a loop? Was that it? Now you got your, you can always add more. Like I said it before, you can always add more, you know. Right now, that's good enough. It didn't take us longer than an hour. Good timing, good timing. Do we want to add this teddy bear on here, or is that taking, or is that too much? And then the most important part is the little ice cream. Little ice cream sandwich or whatever she is. And then you're going to put that on. Put that on the neck. Put that on the neck of the keychain. And that's it. Your little bag charm with the ice cream sandwich, or I don't know, waffle cookie with the cream. I don't know, but she done. So if you stayed this far, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like and share. And do all the things. Do all the things. Except be rude. Okay? Don't be rude. But no, all my girls that, you know, like and comment and share every video, y'all already know it's so much love to you. Because you didn't have to do it. You don't have to do it. But you do it. And I appreciate you. So that is it for this video. Now I got to go in here and I got to juice my fruits and vegetables for the rest of the week. And yeah, toodles noodles.